Well, Thanksgiving is just over a week away now, and top of mind this year is safety as we continue to deal with the pandemic across the country.
Yeah, Dr. David Bannach from UConn Health joining us now with some things we need to keep in mind as we gather with friends and family this holiday season. Dr. Bannach, thanks as always for spending a couple of minutes with us here. This is a discussion we have been having since really late in the summer as the fall came on. We knew the holidays would be coming up, and we've been talking about this very question, but of course, things change as the weeks go by. So let me just ask you right now, as things stand, is it safe to get together with family for Thanksgiving dinner?
So, I think, thanks for having me on. I think looking at this coming Thanksgiving, certainly we're in a better position than we were last Thanksgiving. We have a very large percentage of our population vaccinated. So I think that does make it safer than last year. I think, there's a few things to think about when you're looking at your gathering. I think the key being vaccination. So are you gathering with people who are fully vaccinated? That does make it a safer type of situation. But I think, we should be looking at our Thanksgiving plans closely when we're trying to think about how we can balance safety with the importance of gathering during the holidays.
Hey, Dr. Bannach, it's Ben. One of the reasons why so many people missed their family last year is because they didn't feel comfortable going on planes, or because just, maybe their flights got canceled because of COVID. So many different ripple effects from this pandemic. This year, what's your recommendation if people want to stay safe, but maybe they're thinking about hopping on that plane, maybe booking a ticket in the next 5 to 6 days to go see some family they missed last year?
So I think, at this point, we have a good understanding as to things that we can do to try to make travel safer. Certainly vaccination is at the forefront. So ensuring that you're vaccinated, that those around you who are eligible to be vaccinated are vaccinated. And then even those individuals who are eligible for boosters, also, this would be something to consider, trying to get the booster dose for those folks who are at highest risk for waning immunity. So vaccines are going to be key. Those added layers of protection, things like masking when you're on the plane, that can be a little added extra protection. I think we won't never be able to fully eliminate risk, but I think we can do things to really mitigate it and keep it at a manageable level when it comes to travel and gatherings.
Well, Dr. Bannach, let me ask you this, because when people gather with family especially, they might be people in another state, a state where there's maybe a higher incidence of COVID-19, but it's really not reasonable gathering with family to expect people to wear masks or to social distance. Is there anything people can do to reduce the spread when they gather with family for Thanksgiving?
Well, I think, ensuring that those around us are vaccinated is a key step that we all can take. Things like masking, again, difficult when you're eating, but, during periods when you're not eating, and then even when possible, trying to get some physical distance during eating periods can be a little added measure for safety. Outdoors, always preferable. Of course, here in Connecticut, the weather is often not accommodating to that, but trying to have activities outdoors, or at least opening windows when possible to try to get ventilation. So the same measures that we've been thinking about all along, we can do to try to make things even a little bit safer during these gathering times.
Dr. David Bannach from UConn Health. Dr. Bannach, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Same to you all.